Hi guys, welcome back to Tutorial Rays, and in this video we are going to discuss about set in Python. We have already seen list and tuple in Python, which is sequence based. Now in this section we will discuss about sets in Python. A set is sequence of objects which is unordered and unindexed. So that is the major difference. It is unordered as well as unindexed. So through index it is not possible to print this one. We can declare set using curly braces. For example, here is garments and then curly braces, pants as L and 45, print garments. When I run the code we will see the result in unordered list. So let's see with example. So let's create a new file for this. And name it as set.py. set.py. Okay, and here we have declared a set called garments, and here it will be garments.py. Sorry, it's not garment actually. Our file name is set.py. So it is displaying the elements as expected. Accessing set elements. The elements of set cannot be accessed using its index. As I mentioned before, that it is unordered as well as unindexed. So since we don't know the index, that is why it is not possible to access the elements using index. So if you try to access the elements using this kind of index, then it will throw an error. So let me show you the with example. If you write something like this, garments and then index 0, so if you try to access or run this code, you will get this error. Set object is not scriptable because it is unindexed. But yes, it is possible to loop through using for loop. So here we will write show x in garments, then print x. So this way you can see it can be printed. But notice one more important thing here. It is unindexed. So rather than starting from pants, it is displaying 45. So because it doesn't display in ordered list, and also not is per index. This time it displays something different. This time pant is displaying first, then 45, and then L, and then such. So as you can see, it displays in a random order, not in order list. So that's the feature of this set. So similarly as compared to the set as well as you have already seen this if exists in tuple as well as list, that if using if keyword it can be checked if the elements exist or not. So here I have written if pants in garments, then if it is true, or then it will display yes. So if you try to run this code, it will display you yes. This message displaying yes. Why? Because pants is inside this garments set. The set element cannot be changed once it's declared. However, it allows adding new elements in the set. So why it is not allowed to add a new, why it is not allowed to update the elements because we don't know its index. As I mentioned before, it is unindexed, so it is not possible to update, but it is possible to add new element. So how it is possible? Like, see this way. Simply here, this is our set, and then we are adding here one more element. So garments dot add here, then print these garments, then it will display with t-shirt. So as mentioned above, to add more than one, you need to use update method to set garments. So garments dot update here. So where to use update? If you update more than, use update method to set. Above, add more than one. If you are adding more than one, then you should use update method. And find length of the set. You have already seen that using length method we can find the length of the element. So here in set also you can find the length of the garments or length of a set. Removing elements. If you want to remove an element, then it is possible to remove an element using this remove method. So simply write the name of the your set and dot remove. Apart from that, the discard method can be also used, this one. So here, apart from that, pop function is also used to delete the element, but using pop method we can delete the last element. We can delete the last element using pop method. Since set is based on an order list, there is no option to set protect. So based on pointer, based on index, it is not possible to update or remove. And clear method is to delete or clear the elements of the set. So let me show you with this example. So right here, so garment is already declared, so we don't need to declare this one. So garment clear, it will clear the elements inside. So if you try to print here, print and then garments, so it will display you empty set. Here you can see it is displaying set but empty. But there is also another method to delete, to del. If you delete this one, then it deletes the set completely. So it will, if you try to access this garments set later, then it will display you the error here, because now the name garments is not defined because it is already deleted. That's why. So remember, the difference between del and clear is that clear doesn't delete the set itself, it clears the elements, but del method deletes the set completely. And here also, using set constructor, using double parenthesis, you can declare a set. So that's it about set, and stay connected. In the next video we will discuss about dictionaries. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.